Hi, I'm John, and this is part 8 of my F1 23 Career Mode series. And in this part, we'll be racing at Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya in Spain. So here we are in Spain, and the track is probably quite familiar to everyone. I think they race here in most categories of racing, and yeah, it's a nice track. Has all the variations of corners that you can have. You have some slow speed corners, but mostly medium and high speed corners. So yeah, we brought some upgrades here this weekend to the downforce, the chassis, and for the gearbox durability. So we'll see how we perform against our opponents, but yeah, we're still probably there in the midfield, fighting for any scraps of points. So yeah, I think we've had a good run so far this season. Quite a few points finishes. Wasn't expecting to be in the points so frequently, to be honest, but yeah, I'll take it, and yeah, we'll try to keep it going this weekend. So let's jump into qualifying and see how we do. Alright, let's hit the track.
Mate, that's P2. You're currently in second place.
Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see where we fall when the others do their laps. So I'm 3/10 faster than Alex. That's nice. Let's do one last lap at the end here. McLaren's split us at the moment. Alright, let's go for one last run. The curb there. I went wide. Yeah, that's on me. Not too bad.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Verstappen, Sainz and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Alright, that was a pretty good qualifying session. P7 for myself and P8 for Alexander, so yeah, the margins were quite tight. Only a couple of hundredths of a second between myself and Alex, and yeah, I think it was only like 1.6 seconds from first to last, so yeah, the field is definitely quite tight, so I'm happy that we are up there just behind the top 3 teams. So yeah, gives us a good chance at fighting for points, so yeah, let's see how the race goes.
Welcome along everyone to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalonia, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Hamilton, Mäkinen, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Bottas, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Joe, Magnussen and Nick de Vries. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor, and every time you're involved in an accident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
All right. So 11 laps on the mediums and 12 laps on the hards. Sounds good. Let's do it. Yeah, good start. Yep, copy that. Full race update.
And you've got P7, 7th place. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Alonso behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, so gap to the leader is 6.6 seconds. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. You've got 20 laps left until the end.
Yep. Yeah, can't really go any faster than this. But my tires feel alright. I think the soft runners are gonna start to struggle soon. Keep current.
Copy.
I'll just go after Alex.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
So they did 9 laps on the softs. Should we just try to push it to... How many laps do they have? Full race updates?
Okay, you've got P3, well done. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, push, gap to the car behind. 4.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Our gap to first place is 3.7 seconds. Okay, your pit window opens next lap.
And how many laps do we have left? 13, right?
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Copy.
Okay, some information on Gasly. They seem to have an issue.
Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 20.1 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 12th. And the time last lap was a 1:36.0.
Copy.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Nice stop, guys. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 4.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're currently 5th. Your last lap time was a 1:17.5.
Copy.
Okay, car behind trailing us, 3.8 seconds.
that Ferrari is so fast.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 4.9 seconds.
Yep. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 3.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're currently 5th. Time last lap was a 1:18.1.
Last lap time.
Your last lap time was a 1 minute 17.9.
Full race update.
P9, you're running P9, keep going. Lando's ahead of you now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Russell behind. Okay, gap to the car behind. 3.5 19.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, gap to leader, 19.5 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 7 laps to go.
That was close. Yep.
Just 5 laps of fuel remaining. We're currently trailing our teammate by 3.6 seconds. So easy.
It's not over yet. That was pretty nice. Full race update.
That's P7 now, P7. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Norris behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. The distance to the leader is 27.2 seconds. Your pit window is open, pit window currently open. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Yep.
Enough fuel for 3 more laps. Is 2.0 seconds.
Come on, guys. Double points finish.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Good job. Good race.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Often, my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Alright, yeah, that's it for the race, and yeah, that was pretty good for the whole team. We had a great start, got past Russell, almost got past Hamilton, but then Albon overtook me with softs. I think he was on the better strategy for this race. He had the advantage at the start, and then we were both on the hards on the second stint, so it was pretty even. But yeah, I'm still happy for the team, and both of us got good points. So yeah, I think my race played out pretty well. Just had to compromise the second stint because I started on the mediums and boxed later than the guys on the softs. So of course I dropped back a bit, and then I got stuck behind Norris and Alonso. But yeah, it was a good fun battle we had, and I managed to get past both of them. So yeah, that was pretty nice. Especially the move on Alonso I thought was pretty nice. So yeah, really happy with the race, really happy with the results, and yeah, a double points finish. So a good weekend for the team. So yeah, let's hope we can keep this momentum going and stay in the points more regularly. So yeah, but we'll see. But thanks for watching, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to stay tuned for more.